guys, welcome or welcome back to the vlog. I just want to update you guys on what I have been up to, which is not much, to be honest, because last week I was kind of going through it mentally, so I didn't really vlog that much. I just wanted to work on something that's distracting enough and not too heavy on my mental health. So I worked on my cardigan for the past week, and this is how much I've gotten done. Guys, I'm never gonna shut up about this yarn, ever. Just look. Okay, that's the back, and this is the front. So I joined the front and the back piece together. You've seen on my last video, I joined them using this needle, this long needle. I don't remember exactly how long these are, but I will just put it up somewhere. You see my cat right here. I'm already at my waist. It is going to be an oversized drop shoulder cardigan. You can see. Let me show you my favorite part. My favorite part, honestly I like all of them, but like I just want to show you. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this. So if you guys want to see more of like a real-time updates, daily, almost daily, you can follow me on my Instagram. Look at this part. It's giving summer sunset. It looks like that sunset emoji, don't you think? Okay, that's one side, that's one side. And then on the other side, we have a Moni painting, guys. Like this whole section. I'm in love, I'm in love. So this cardigan, I'm following a pattern by My Favorite Things Need to Wear, cardigan number 8. And honestly, because I've never done something like this before, like a drop shoulder with increases from the top, so I want to try it out. But I feel like if you've been knitting for a while, I think you can freehand this easily. But yeah, that's the pattern that I'm following using my Caron Blossom Cakes in Radiant Rainbow. Never gonna stop talking about this yarn. I'm in love. That's why as I was making this part of the cardigan and I see all the colors, all the gradients, I could just not make a Wisteria pillow. I need a little tea break. Jasmine green tea. You already know how much I love this pillow, but with this yarn, out of this world. The yarn is, I think, weight 4. I don't remember, but it's pretty thin. So I held 2 strands because I wanted a bigger size pillow. And then just look at how the colors turn out. It's so pretty. I love this yarn, I love this pattern. How my brain has already memorized the pattern, so I don't even need to look at it to make it anymore. But yeah, these two, the pillow and the cardigan, were my emotional support projects over the past week. Speaking of rainbow colors, my surprise songs blanket, guys, I'm so behind. I'm so behind on my surprise songs blanket. Okay, remember I ran out of the yellow yarn, right? And this is where I stopped. This is where I ran out. And then I went to get it took me like a whole week to find the correct shade. And this is gonna trigger somebody, but like I didn't even bother finishing the roll, guys. Just look. I only have this much to go, right? But I haven't gone back to it since. I also got a comment on the video that I started this blanket asking me what am I gonna do with the songs that are not from her album, because she sang I Don't Wanna Live Forever in Chicago. So that song is not from her albums, right? I'm planning to do like half and half because the song was released in between 2 albums. So she already released 1989, and then she released that song, and then she released Reputation. So I'm planning to do like half square in light blue and then half in black. Or you can also pick one album that's like between the song, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna do half and half just to add a little something to this blanket. But I still have a long way to go. It's gonna take me a while because I want to work on something else. I already have like a TV show project, which is my cardigan, but maybe I'll work on this on some nights as well. Okay, next, this backless top. The designer DM'd me back and she told me how to fix this. She told me to make the gap, this gap here, smaller, so I have more fabric on the sides of my body. She told me to do that, and then I wanted to use a smaller size yarn as well because some of you suggest that this yarn might be too thick, so the drape is not the same, and the pattern did call for a smaller weight yarn. So I didn't want to go out and buy new yarn for this project because I wanted to restart right away. So the smallest green yarn that I had in my stash was this Drops Flora. It is a fingering weight, so it's super thin, right? It's super thin, and I did make the gap smaller, and I realized how thin it was. It's like so thin, guys. When I put this on, it's like super, like you can see everything. So I'm gonna have to frock this because there's just no way I can wear it. These two I'm gonna frock because they just don't fit me well, and this yarn is way too thin. This doesn't fit, this yarn is way too thin. So I'm gonna put this project on hold for now. One of you suggests adding like a toe strap like in the middle across my back to like kind of like pull the sides together. I think it's a great idea. I'm actually going to do that, but with a different pattern. I will show you later. But yeah, if you guys want to try this pattern, and if you have like the same problem as me, you can try adding, because the final design has like two strings at the top like this. You can also add 2 more straps to like pull it together. I really like this pattern a lot. If you guys want to try it, check it out. I'm gonna link it down below. So I decided I'm gonna try a different pattern for a backless top. So I started this. I just started this last night. Just not much. Following Nikita Nightingale's tutorial on YouTube, and basically she's doing like 2 panels and then stitch them together. So one front panel is gonna be one big rectangle, and then the back is just gonna be like a U shape. So I'm gonna try this out and see if it's gonna fit me better. And then for the back piece, I'm gonna try adding like the straps that you suggest, one of you suggest, and then we'll see how that turn out. So that's all the updates I have. One more thing I want to quickly mention is that I did try compression gloves. I know I don't really talk about it anymore, but my wrists are fine now. But I did try compression gloves. I tried crocheting with them on, but it just felt so uncomfortable, guys. I couldn't move my fingers properly. Like, maybe that's how it's supposed to feel because compression gloves, but like I just didn't like how it felt on my hands, so I returned it. But I just want to thank you guys for all the advice. I did try them, I don't like it, so I return it. It doesn't work for me, but it might work for you. So if you have the same issues with me, you can try those out as well. Everybody has just been so helpful, so if you guys have any problems, any questions, you can always leave a comment. Someone will help you for sure. So that's all the updates I have. I don't know if you recall, I was making 2 bouquets, but I only show you one. I'm working on another one right now because I'm meeting her for dinner today, so I'm gonna go finish that, and then if I have time I will work on my top later, but I will show you. I'll keep you guys updated as always. creations. The headband, the bouquet. So I finished the front and the back piece, but I made the front a little too wide, so I make the back piece smaller, and then this is gonna be like the sides, and then the strap I'm making like a tank top instead of a full regular top, so I made this part longer, and now I'm gonna attach them together. So it's gonna look like this. This is what it's looking like. Okay, focus. I don't think I'm built for this, bro. I'm gonna try the toe strap, the strap to pull the back together, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up for real. Let's see if it works. Guys, I don't think I'm built for this. I tried a toe strap thingy. It kind of works. Like the little fabric here is gone, but like this part is way too big. Like the straps keep falling off. That's another thing to frock. I don't think I'm gonna try and make another backless thing again, because I just don't think I'm built for this construction or whatever. I'm also going to frock these two. This one's gonna be an absolute pain to frock because it's alpaca and wool, but I gotta do it anyway, so. I found this tutorial of this top and I just have to make it. It's another backless top, but a raglan style this time, so it might fit better. So I started this. It's like an open raglan, but instead of opening in the front, you open it in the back. I'm following the exact same like stitch count and measurement because I tried on my body and it fit well for now, I guess, but we'll see how that turned out. So it's gonna look like this. That's the front part, and then the back piece. I'm gonna tie it together at the end with a string up here. But yeah, that's gonna be the last. I keep saying that, but I don't know. One last time at this backless top thing. So look who got a haircut. He got a little haircut. yarn is the same color as my dog. Okay, no, it's a little bit lighter, but it kind of matches his lighter parts. Almost done with the top, but of course the flaps on the sides are still here, so I need to make one more string. The finished result, I added the string in the middle, so pull the sides together, and it's really cute. I think I made the strings too long, so it looks really messy right now. I'm gonna fix it. But overall, this top, it fits me so well because it's like top down. It starts from here and then you go down until your armpit, and then you join the sleeves, right? And then you keep going the body until however long you want it to be. I made mine longer than her original design because I was like out here. But yeah, I really like how it looks and it's so comfortable. I used the Paintbox cotton yarn. I use about 4 and a little bit of this 50 grams cotton yarn from Paintbox, and then I use this color for the strings. I really like how it turned out. I'm gonna go fix the strings and then I'll show you later.